Okay, here we are again, Stanley Parable. I told you guys I'd come back, and I'm not a liar. I am not one that will lie about things of this nature. Because there is another ending that I did not play, and I kind of realized it after I finished, and signed off and said I was done playing. That there's that big room with the, you know, with the two spinning wheelie knob things or whatever. And I only did the green one, so now we get to do the other one! Yay, more Stanley Parable! Okay, let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge.
Of course he did.
He never functioned himself, and constantly needed support and guidance.
There's crap in my throat, I'm sorry.
So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a
Which one?
open
It was left, right?
He entered the door on his left.
Hell yes. Hey, little mailbox. Nice. Kind of noticing stuff I didn't notice before. Insignificant stuff, but stuff nonetheless. Radiator. Used to have a radiator kind of like that in my old apartment in the city. Yeah. Little segue. Not segue. Segue is not the proper word. Anecdote. That's the proper word. Little anecdote. And we're in here now.
Stanley entered the lounge. He was horrified to find not a single person here. He would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Let's do it. Let's talk to the boss man, dude. Ask him why my pay is so
Coming to
low.
the staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I agree with you, narrator. No complaints this time. Just complete cooperation.
Entering his manager's office,
Time is it?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. It was at this point that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick.
Nope,
And
I'm
even
fine.
thought he might pass out.
Nope,
when
I'm good.
Suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of
Hit
his
buttons.
boss's office.
What's the combination? Tell me right
Stanley
now.
had never seen this panel before.
I can't
and
remember.
had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest...
What if Stanley is his own boss?
And so he assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college. 1957. But of course,
No, shit.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
1957. Boom.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Hey, the
sheer
scary
luck.
walkway, stairs and stuff.
Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened...
That looks scary. I mean, just look at that. I know I said this before last time when I was coming through here, but it looks scary. Whatever. Let's keep moving.
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And
Untrue.
Just as he began
Been here
to
before.
think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find
Monitors!
rows and rows of monitors. Screens with a number above it.
I can't remember which
Stanley
one's mine.
noticed,
I'm
however,
427, aren't I?
These were not random numbers, but the number
I
of
think I am.
employees who worked in the building, his co-workers. Even his own number, 427.
Yep,
had a
I was
place
right.
on the wall.
Very
But
odd
when set up
choice
so
of
it never could be
numbers
asked, was this simple surveillance
for
or something
employees.
even more? And as if in answer
Like,
to
it
his
completely
question,
skips
the wall
3.
slid open before him, revealing the ultimate
Oh,
truth
shit.
of the situation.
It's true.
An enormous control panel, Stanley discovered. But
Must
not
spill
one
coffee all over this
single
bitch.
Machinery. Buttons were labeled with emotions. Happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled action.
Levers, not levers. Levers.
Doing work or watching TV. Every input on this device
That screen's a little
monitored
crap.
not the functions of a machine, but of a human being. And the reality began to sink in. Stanley, like so many other people, reduced
Yes,
to
get on
primitive
with it. I want to get up there by there.
had been
By that
under
stuff.
someone's control, always at the mercy of this machine. Could this have been the only reason employee number 427 was content with his boring job? That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly? He began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened.
What happened?
A spark.
Oh, shit.
Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead.
That is the most
still
amazing
some small amount of power
particle
to the
effect
machine,
I've ever seen.
keeping it alive. And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running,
Let's go.
Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room. And
What a
began to
conveniently
climb towards the roof.
conveniently placed spotlight from seemingly nowhere. Seriously, where's that light coming from? Nowhere. Not up there. No light there. It's the magic of a video game. Seriously, that is the shittiest electric, like lightning sort of effect I've ever seen. But it's okay, because it's a video game.
The higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
Here we are. The moment of truth. I hit that one last time, so let's disable generator. Oh shit, alright. I gotta hold it. It's a really cheap looking wheel. Like a 5th grader made this shit. What happened? Okay. Whoa.
Blackness. Power gone.
Hmm.
All alone. And then...
What happened? Oh boy. Do I go out there? I'm kind of scared. It's like in Portal when GLaDOS kicks you out, you're like, oh my god, I'm in the real world, what do I do? You know what I mean? It's very ominous in here now, everything's all dark. My whole life's in this building. Fuck it, let's just go.
As he stepped through the door, into the fresh outside air, a feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body. He had seen power. He had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it. The underling was in control now. He had found his leading role.
Hell yeah.
Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing.
Power to the man.
Nor how and when
people,
he had come under the machine's control. But it didn't upset him terribly.
Quite the opposite.
Because he knew that this was how things were meant to happen. All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before. Never again would he follow someone else's orders without question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or how to feel. No more bosses. No more instructions on a screen. Stanley decides for himself now. And he stepped out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Oh, that's pretty.
And Stanley was happy.
Isn't that a beautiful ending? Hey, cool. Credit music. Other credits. There you go. Copyright! 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 Get out of this! Ah! Ah! I gotta stop this, guys. Yep. New game. No, just quit. Whatever. It's fine. Don't save. Alright, guys. Well, that was Stanley's Parable, or the Stanley's Parable, and hope you guys liked watching it. Hopefully this is the real end. I don't think there are any more endings to do, and I think at this point I don't even think I'm going to go back and do them, just because it's not that much to experience, unless it's like some other crazy ending that I really missed, and it has like some sort of crazy portal to Narnia or something. That's the only way I'll go back and play it. But I think I've exhausted all possibilities, and yeah. Sorry about, I had the little abrupt ending. I had to cut together this ending here for you guys because I had to get rid of that copyright music, you know what I mean? Not about that. Although Frank Sinatra is pretty awesome. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and that is the Stanley Parable. Goodbye.